for being first today, and thanks Blaze for being second today. And I want to say welcome to all of my returning Moogles that have gotten their treats today. Welcome Gumi, Hop, Naba, Marnel, Blaze. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you all had a great Monday. And I hope my mic is on. It is. Okay, good. My mic is at the bottom of my source list, so I can't actually see it. Hi! I just got done eating shrimp pasta. I'm very excited about it because it's my very first time buying shrimp and eating shrimp. Or not eating shrimp at home. I've never made shrimp at home by myself before. Like Mama Cake has cooked it for me, and Papa Cake has cooked it for me, but I've never cooked it for myself as an adult elf. So I was very excited to cook the shrimpies, and it was delicious. It was so good. I had it with some roasted, it's like a sun-dried tomato pesto, and some ravioli. Ooh, it was so good. You tried Poppy last weekend? What flavor did you have? I'm invested. What flavor did you have? I really like the orange one. I had a really... Ooh, lemon lime. It was alright. I've never had the lemon lime one. They taste kind of... Don't they... Like, you can kind of a little bit taste the apple cider vinegar that's in them. But, like... They're kind of good. I don't... They have a really weird flavor that I kind of like. You don't like shrimps? But I love shrimps. I love shrimp. It's my favorites. Poppy? It's like this, it's this brand of like, and I'm big air quotes here, healthy air quotes soda. It's like a, it's basically just a soda that has a little bit less sugar than a typical soda. And it's got like probiotics in it. So it's just got apple cider vinegar in it. I really like the orange one. I think it tastes like a normal orange soda. Like, the orange one is good. I haven't tried that many flavors either. I want to try some more. It's just that every time I go and I'm like, have the opportunity to get one, I'm like, but what if I got some tea? What if I instead got some tea? And then I always end up getting tea. All right, it's the beginning of a NieR stream, so you know what the drill is. Wait, our Fanta tastes like normal orange? But you're in the wrong country for that? Well, I've had orange Fanta. I've had orange Fanta before. I used to really like grape Fanta. I've also had pineapple Fanta and... didn't they have one more flavor? Can't remember. Gail, thank you so much for getting your daily treat. My orange Fanta is completely different? What? What about if I get like the orange Fanta in the glass bottle from Mexico? Does that taste the same? Because I've had that before. I mean, it's just like having a Coke, a Mexican Coca-Cola. They have like real cane sugar instead of whatever they've got in the American Coke. I don't know. Okay. Really quick before I get sidetracked again, because we all know that I will. Last time on NieR Replicant. Last time on NieR Replicant, we went to the desert. We went all the way out to the desert, and we found this city called Facade. And in Facade, we were going to visit the king, because Kaine had told us that the king in Facade also had the Black Scroll. But when we got there, the king had already passed away. But we found out that his son, the prince, was set to take the throne. But the king's advisor didn't really. He was like, come back another day. You can come see the prince another day. Bye. And so we were like, well, okay. So we kind of ran around town a little bit. We end up running into this young girl. Oh yeah, also we can't understand anybody in the city. They speak a language that even Vice doesn't know. So when we get to the front of the city to leave, we run into this young girl who trips and falls. And it turns out after we help her, she doesn't speak, but she knows sign language. So we are able to understand her because Vice knows sign language. So we get this girl, Fira, to help show us around the city, and we find out that the city has a lot of really weird and seemingly arbitrary rules, but that's just how the city is run. So Fira helps us follow the rules and then get back to the palace, where we find out that the prince has gone missing. And not only has he gone missing, he's gone missing in the temple, which only like nobility is allowed to enter according to the rules. But we propose, well, hey, there's no rule that says an outsider, someone that's not from your village, can go into the temple, right? So they agreed to let us go in, and we go through the temple, and we had to do a bunch of interesting physical challenges, if you will, and follow the rules until we found the prince, who had been abducted by this like weird UFO cube. We defeated all the cubes, and the prince, when we found him, he grabbed a mask off the ground. It turned out he was in the temple to find this like ritual mask that would allow him to become king. So when we brought him back to the palace, he became king. After that, we were able to go around town and speak with everyone. Vice finally figured out how to translate their language, thanks to the use of the sign language. And yeah, we made a bunch of new friendly friends in Facade. We did a bunch of side quests helping folks out there. But when we got back from Facade, there was a really weird dream that we had. We told Yona we would stay home for a day, and we went and took a nap, and we had a really weird dream where this boy, he couldn't talk, but he was mouthing the words, and he mouthed dream, forest of myth. So when we went to go ask Popola about that, she mentioned that she had received a very weird letter from the mayor that lived in the forest of myth. So we said, okay, don't worry, we can take care of it, because we already wanted to go there to figure out what was going on with the weird dream we had. Yona had it too, so it can't just be a coincidence, right? So we are about to head to the Forest of Myth to go investigate the weird dream. And that's what you missed on NieR Replicant. And welcome in, Rainer, and Akior, welcome. And Kazuma, I think I missed all of you while I was explaining. Welcome, welcome. Yippee. Wait, you even have non-carbonated Fanta? That's crazy. It's more orangey? What the? You're basically drinking orange juice over there. Vice, hi! The only thing you missed was my recap. Alright, because I need to know, what quest did I not finish? Oh, right, we were supposed to go back to the seafront to check for the runaway. And Yona needs a pumpkin. Yona needs a pumpkin. Again. I think looking around seafront can wait. I think let's go investigate first. Everything for little sister. Yes, yes. We absolutely must do anything for Yona. Whatever she requests, it shall be done. It doesn't matter what it is. Guys, I'm still thinking about the shrimp I just ate. It was so good, the shrimpies. I got them frozen. It was kind of nice because they were already like peeled and deveined and everything, so I didn't have to do the gross part. Not that I can't peel a shrimp. I know how to do that, just, you know. When are we meeting Kaine? You mean this chick? We met Kaine quite a few streams ago. Actually, I clipped a ton of stuff with me talking about Kaine recently. If you go through my clips, I was compiling a bunch to make a YouTube short. How was it prepared? I just sautéed them in some butter and then I tossed them with some pesto pasta. Ooh, it was so good. What is that emote? When did Needy add that one? He's just scratching his belly. Yeah, uh-huh. Certainly. Certainly. When did she add that? That's so funny. I've not seen that one. She has so many good ones. Oh my god, that's... That's the funniest emote I've ever seen. Oh my god. I've never seen one like that before. Am I going the right way? Ooh, okay, no, I thought there was an entrance over here. I'm just dumb. It was over there. Oopsie. Ayui! Thank you so much. Welcome in. Oh, wait! You made the Tuscan mushroom! Yeah! Yeah, bacon nose! Oh my god, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I love that recipe. If you guys aren't in my Discord, we have a recipe box channel, and if you want to share your recipes in there, please do. I shared one of my favorite like Tuscan butter mushroom recipes, and it's so good. Moogle Appreciator! I shake your hand. I shake your hand. These aren't beanies. These are goats. Totally different. Totally different. A girl's gotta eat. The beanies are sheep. They're not goats. That's a completely different animal. Beanies are sheep, right? Oh, this is a nice entrance. I don't even think I noticed this was even here. You have powdered donuts and chocolate milk? Do you want to share with the class? I didn't eat dessert before stream, so... Inevitably, I'll be starving for a sweet treat by the end. Oh, thank you, thank you. Wow, it's pretty. Look at that tree.
It sure is quiet here.
It is
Such
quiet.
silence bodes
Except for all the talking moogles.
There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Yeah, you have to have a sweet treat every day. It's kind of like a requirement for living. How else will I stave off the horrors if I don't have my little sweet treat? I must. I think I have some Thin Mints in the freezer. Only a couple left. I'm almost out. You have halva? Oh my god. Halva's so good. Yum. Yeah, I'm like almost out of sweet treats. I kind of was telling myself like, Roll, you gotta stop eating the sweet treats. Like after you finish all the sweet treats in the house, you shouldn't buy any more. Because you're gonna go on vacation in like a couple of weeks. And you wanna be feeling and looking good. So maybe lay off the sweets. But it's so difficult. I love the sweets. I will eat as many sweets as I want while I'm on vacation though. Strawberry pie? Ooh, that sounds yummy. I don't think I've ever had strawberry pie. I'm getting thicker. We've talked about this before. I know. I haven't roll caked enough. I don't have enough roll cake in the house. It's just me, you know. That was a little dramatic. Where is everybody? It's just this guy? Lurky's in a joke. Can we see the thickness? Oh yeah, hang on 1 second. Here's the thickness for you. No thigh gap. Okay, well maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of one. Okay. That's enough tummy time for everyone. Wait, Lurky's in a joke? I didn't get to read my joke. What did the vegetables say when their partner leaves home? Please don't go. Let us stay together a bit longer. That's the kind of thing I say to my boyfriend just on a normal day. Please don't go. Please. What is going on? What?
Hi there.
Okay, no one wants to talk to me? Sweets eaten on vacation don't count. That is correct and girl math, yes. 100%. It's a business expense.
Hello?
Real bright and cheerful, Pogola.
This is kind of weird. There's like basically no one here, and none of them are talking to us.
Beware.
Beware?
Beware. The words.
The words?
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Contagious?
Those who dream.
Dream?
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Chat. I hope you enjoy text-based RPGs. Because the text box has gotten a little bigger. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
Here, let me help you.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
This is now an audio play. The mayor started at Roll and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
Well, that's not good.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words, but before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. The text box is getting bigger! Chad, I think it might be over. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here.
He
Are
said,
you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
said the
I
mayor,
think you have.
In other words,
said Roll.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Roll's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Roll had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Roll and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
Sorry. The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Excuse me, this is my job. I'm employed. There's not much I can do.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing.
Yes, you were.
Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Roll like a contagion. Wait! Said Roll suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Oh, what the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. Beanies? Lambinis? The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Roll's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Roll. That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet that was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Vice immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said, but perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. Praise the sun, thank you so much for your follow. I go back to my narrating. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. And I won't stop trying until it happens. Roll nodded in agreement. Yes. Huh? Wait a second? I didn't nod? Look, if we can be of any help, said Roll, just ask. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence! Cried Vice. The grimoire looked from Roll to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god, he said. You're right. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Vice, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called out at the departing forms of Roll and Vice. We're all counting on you. As Roll slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Roll's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Vice was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Roll to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Vice muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Roll snapped. Roll is crashing out. Okay, Vice, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Roll leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at volume that rattled his teeth. Roll slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Vice! What's going on? Roll could see Vice's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting into tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Roll's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Am I gonna need to make bird? Forgot. All right, here we go. Wait, let me get a sip of water. Sweet, 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 sweet. Suck, suck, suck. Tick, tick, tee, tick, tick, tee, tick, tick, tee. What is this one even supposed to sound like? Woo woo ma, woo 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 ma. Sick sick seek, sick 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 seek. As the insect symphony, that's enough. A more realistic Vice. Oh yeah, I'll try that next time. Roll cake soundboard win. Oh my god, that would be an honor and a privilege to have. You know, one of my dreams is to have one of those. You know how like some VTubers have like sound clip remixes, like they have like a song that plays that's like got a bunch of sound bites from their own streams. I've like always wanted one of those. I've always wanted one of those. They seem really funny. I don't know what kind of clips I'd have to pull. I don't know. I told myself I couldn't make it myself. That's something that just has to appear before me. Don't go getting any ideas. All right, all right. As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Roll began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise, it's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. I love this song. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? If you would like to play my JRPG, you must first answer these riddles 3 to exit the forest of myth. Soundboard, but it's just enough tummy time a dozen times. I'm gonna have to clip that later. All right, 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Miller Lights. 3 people with Miller Lights is dangerous. Inaba, it's a Miller Light. Buy my pages! Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place? Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. Can we have the discoverability spiel on the soundboard? Marnell, since you started bringing that up, I stopped saying it. I literally stopped doing the full spiel because I was so embarrassed. How should I know? Well, I mean, a seesaw sounds a little... That's a little... No, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, don't worry. I am not upset about it at all. I was just like, man, the word discoverability is long. I need to sound a little more normal. No, you're fine, Marnell. The answer is a secret. Inwardly furious that Vice left the task to him, Roll sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Roll like a rippling wave, opening a new path. Is discover roll capability? I'll just say that instead of my whole spiel. I'll just say that one word and then I'll send you all the ads. No need to talk about subscribing. I just say, discover roll capability. And then I run the ads. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, said Vice with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Roll moved on with a new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Roll after a bit. Vice spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Vice finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Roll picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Vice. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? This one's easy. I even know this one without the hints. Without the choices. Do you guys know this one? Do you know it? That one is definitely Miller Lights. Or sunlight. Either or. It's sunlight. It's sunlight. To be expected from Inaba Sunshine. The answer is... Drumroll, please. Me eating shredded cheese at 4 a.m. You're entering through the window to get the shredded cheese? It seems a bit dangerous, don't you think? Why don't you just go down the stairs instead of going out of your house and then back in? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it. Roll grit his teeth and tried not to reach out to strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. Thanks for the cheese. Going through the window helps burn the calories the cheese have? This is a good point. A bird, a letter, sunlight. It's sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Roll, waking Vice from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Roll walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Roll, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? This is also another very obvious and common one. Birds don't enter through the window? I know this because I spent last year getting woken up every morning by a bird smashing into my window? That's awful. That's terrible. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Roll. Well, at least it's an easy one. Why are they playing boss battle music like this is the hardest riddle they've ever given me? 400 BC called. It wants its riddles back. The answer was a man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure and he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Roll. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to be the person at the forest entrance. Listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Do you think that has to do with the very start of the game? You remember this game is actually set thousands of years after the prologue there. I wonder if that was it. The protagonist and his little sister in the shopping mart when there was snow in summer. Not Silver Onyx, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Roll using dramatic foreshadowing? I'm telling you what's going on. It says it right there. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Roll watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Roll and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! His left hand grasped Roll's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. Gah! By the heavens, stop shaking me, you fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't even think I'd ever see you again. Roll withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream's seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Roll filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Roll cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Gumbo, thanks for late tax. Welcome in. Roll and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten, continued Weiss? It is words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Oh! The Roll shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an awed voice. We did! I'm back! He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand and then collapsed back onto the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Roll and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life might take some getting used to, said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Weiss. For now, you should return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained, when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Weiss. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. A sealed verse, you say? Exactly what we're looking for. Roll and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Roll mentioned the strange man who had given him the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left with them. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd. I had a feeling I'd seen you before, too. Roll tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figure it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Roll gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
What a relief. They can speak for themselves now.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
I'm gonna chug so much water now.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Obtained a sealed verse. Obtained dark execution. A little dramatic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. I really like this one. It's one they let you use during the prologue, actually. Which is interesting that it came from this one when they said... I saw a version of you that was not yourself, and then they give you the spell that you get to use at the beginning. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Well, apparently there's other people still stuck in their dreams, so let's see if we can help anybody.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Yep. Alright, let's enter the dream!
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That
Who's
dream
ready
world
for
sorta
more
creeps
riddles?
me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Here we go!
Yeah.
I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it will sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath a stairway in the long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside, I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, and eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior! I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my adult mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me! I cry. For the love of all the gods, help me! Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to the blackness, explode with pain, and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Roll. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Roll extends his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heavy rain. I never thought to hear that again, I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my eyes open and see water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make our good on our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you're weak, but your only hope to survive this place. Time, that long-forgotten friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers, no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting atop a carpet of velvet. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from it to the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not prevent me to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving that most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors And proceed east or south? Yes. We have to find our way out of the maze, chat. We have to find our way out on our own. So first we went north. And now we can either go east or south. But we just came from north, so... We just came from south because we proceeded north. So we proceed east. Dem, welcome! Thanks for redeeming your treat. I squint down the corridors and proceed. Let's see, we just went east. So we want to go north again. I squint down the corridors. Oh, shoot. We can go any direction but south. North again, maybe? At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand the sight of the waters no longer, until my eyes turn upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Ezekiel, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome! You've come at an interesting time. Each depicts a person in the prime of life, clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of a thin, breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It's a stunning costume, even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I'm struck by a desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet, as I extend a single finger to the painting, I'm gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not it is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough! Shielding my eyes, I paddle forward through the water. I squint down the dim corridors. Proceed south. We went the wrong way. We went the wrong way! Okay, we know we can't go south because that's the way we came. And we cannot go north because that did not work. So we either have to go east or west. East or west? I think, the pattern so far has been northeast, northeast. So maybe let's go east? At the end of the path, I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. Flip a moogle to the side. Palms or wings? Quick, palms or wings? As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair of the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse, as are all the invited guests. An army of foul, wriggling insects have made homes in their remains, and this is the movement I saw. This once splendid feast was now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands, then slowly back away from the table. Desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me, my gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, it is a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. My mind grasps frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was punishment, though in truth I suspect they had committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I squint down the corridors and proceed north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. "Break it down!" someone cries, and so I give myself to the effort. In tandem with Roll and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door. On the third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. "How can I thank you?" I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Looking down, I suddenly notice that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. "Your dress?" asks Weiss. "Then you're a woman, madam?" "I am." I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of a surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Roll is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description, but he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls inside with their final shroud. After a moment, the castle's windows shatter with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways and the corridors, clearing the smoke away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. Goodness!
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
No joke.
I hear that.
Oh my god, thank you, Gumpo! I did hit 2K today. Thank you so much. Things have been going so well lately. I really can't thank you guys enough. Oh, the ads are running. Oh my gosh. I'm actually gonna take a quick break so I can go refill my water bottle. But we'll return in just a couple. I feel bad. Hopefully no one missed anything too important. All right, we'll be right back. little moogles. I just went and chugged so much water. Oh my gosh. The reading portion of the game requires much more hydration than normal gaming that I usually do. Oh my gosh. Voice actors are incredible. I can't even do proper voice acting. I'm just reading. Roll reads you an audiobook. That's essentially what you're getting today. Well, we have one more person to help.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
Yeah, ma'am, that was horrendous. That was awful. Okay, so the first one was riddles, the second one was a labyrinth. Now, what could this possibly be? What on earth, what kind of dream could this man possibly be having?
And another victim. This work certainly is trying.
All right, here we go.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Here we go. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Vice and Roll had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Oh, don't worry. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. Actually, I need to clean my glasses really quick. Guys, hang on. I need to clean my glasses. They're so dirty. I can't see anything. This isn't helping. Hang on. Ugh. Awful. Oh, they're playing the pretty music for this one. That's kind of nice. Ugh, I can't see a thing. Do you guys remember when I did the Final Fantasy X stream? We had a wheel that you could spin if you gifted 5 subs, and one of the things on the wheel was no glasses for 15 minutes. And so I had to play a turn-based RPG without glasses for 10 minutes. It did not go well. That is all I have to say. It did not go well. It did not go. I want to bring the wheel back. I haven't figured out a good way to do it. 'Cause like it was fun having like a little punishment or like reward wheel that came around, but like obviously I don't want to make it so like people feel like they have to subscribe or anything. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. We're still working out the logistics. I'll figure it out. Greasy glasses IRL. Only everybody's glasses get a little greasy sometimes. Come on. I clean my glasses regularly. Thank you very much. Mine don't. I don't wear glasses. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. I bet you know what, Anaba? I bet your sunglasses are disgusting. When was the last time you cleaned those, huh, buddy? Huh, buddy? When was the last time you cleaned your sunglasses, huh? They are. See? Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
What do you think, Vice?
As Vice considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
He said. How come this one has a little bit of talking? You just now picked them up to clean them after your comment? No, I think he wore them earlier today. Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Roll nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in its place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Roll lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us, or what? The complaining had already begun. Vice tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said? No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of it yourself. Perhaps not, but thinking of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. Roll glanced at Vice's grinning face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Roll's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Vice in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Roll lifted his gaze. Suddenly, he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open and his finger pointing in the distance. Water! He cried. It's water! Water? Asked Vice. Preposterous. I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us. Look, the sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Roll sprang to life and bounded toward the sight. Welcome, Terry. I think our protagonist may or may not be seeing a mirage. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Roll closed his eyes and sighed as Vice floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken of such things. Roll shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Wait! There it is! I just missed it! Look, it's right there! Roll sprinted off again, leaving Vice with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Roll came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue, shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Vice finally floated up to Roll and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot! Stop this at once! There is no water here! Roll's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Vice paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. Roll looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Roll, completely forgetting that the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Roll. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Have you guys figured out what's going on yet? I'm just wondering, have you realized what's going on? We're walking down a hot asphalt road, and now we're in a city full of skyscrapers. But these people, we live thousands of years in the future. There's no cities like that. Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles was staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Roll and Vice eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Roll uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into their right arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Roll moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue's shoulder, it emitted a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. "Hey, look at that," Roll said. "They're alive." The triplets bowed low before Roll. "Please," said Alpha, "you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real." "Stop lying," said Beta. He turned to Roll and threw his hands in the air. "Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one." "What a load of crap," said Gamma. "Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here." Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. "When you consider all of the statements, only one of them could be the real thing," said Vice. Roll furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. Alright. Good thing I've been playing a lot of Blueprints and they're making me do 3 box puzzles just like this every single day. I don't have a 100% clear rate though, so I'll do my best. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. I love NieR, but I wish it wasn't so quirky sometimes. Randomly turning into a novel makes it difficult to recommend to my more casual friends. I don't know, I think a text-based RPG is just a different kind of RPG. It's kind of an interesting thing to do. And technically, I don't think you even have to do these, like, side ones. You only have to do the first one with the riddles. It's not that bad. I don't think it's too quirky to recommend to someone who's, like, just into normal games. Text-based RPGs are kind of retro, you know? Wait! I thought they would give me the sentences again. They're not gonna give me the sentences again. Oh, you're trying to convert your 2K shooter bros. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I can see this definitely being a hindrance then. How am I supposed to know which one is real if I can't reread their sentences? Let's see. Alpha said, I'm the one that's real. Beta said, Alpha is lying, I'm the one that's real. And Gamma said, Beta is lying, I'm the one that's real. Yeah, that would make Alpha real. That was just what I was thinking. The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statue shone with an eerie light. Or wait. I don't know. It might have been... The light grew stronger and stronger until Whirl and Vice were forced to turn away.
It would seem we failed.
No! I think it was Beta.
Yeah.
We'd best act. And another
I think it
I
was
figured
Beta.
about
I need to see
even
the... I need to see the sentences again. Hang on, we're gonna speed through it. It's really speedy if you just press the button. I want to reread the sentences. It's crazy that it did not let me. Hang on. I need the riddle, please. Okay, here we go. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, and the false one will only speak lies. Alright, here we go. You have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying. Alpha is a fake. You know I'm the real one. 11A, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Okay. And then, what a load of crap. Beta is a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Okay, so if... Okay, so if Alpha's lying, then that just means that Alpha is not real. Oh, but if we know that Alpha is lying, then Beta has to be the one that is correct, because Beta is the one that says Alpha is a fake. But that has to be... If Alpha is a fake, and we already know Alpha is fake and lying, then Beta is telling the truth. The real one is Beta. Though Roll's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Vice nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Vice, in the dry tones of a lecture, Beta and Gamma would be fakes, but in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is a fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Therefore, that theory crumbles. Now let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Finally, let us assume that Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense, therefore Beta must be real. As Vice finished his explanation, Alpha and Gamma crumbled soundlessly into dust, while Beta sprang to life once more. "Congratulations, villager," said Vice in a cheerful voice. "The time to awaken has arrived." "Thank you for saving me," cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head as low as it could go before an uncomfortable roll pulled him to his feet. "Why did you have a dream like this?" said Vice. "Have you been to the city before?" The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape, then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this. But at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before." "Deja vu," muttered Roll, "just like the mayor." The vague sense of unease that struck Roll during the mayor's dream spread once more through his mind.
That was rough.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
We have!
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too.
We've seen it before! We've seen it before! At the start of the game. Brain's too smooth? No. It's a tough one.
Okay, there.
Those kinds of
now
riddles
all the
are tricky.
villagers can wake up, right?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct.
All of them can wake up.
I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
I have to.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
Let's go! Ugh. What an event.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, I've just played the NieR games. I haven't played any of Drakengard yet. Though I've seen some of the Drakengard, like, final cutscenes. The ones that are, like, the most relevant to NieR. I've seen. Like, I know a lot of the connections just from having interacted with a lot of NieR media. But I haven't played through them myself. And I don't really know a lot about the plot compared to NieR. I think I'd like to try them sometime, but they're honestly pretty low on my list compared to some of the other stuff I've got. Eventually, though, it's definitely something I'd like to get around to.
Here, I have something for you.
Something for me? Ooh! Obtained the one-handed sword, Faith!
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course.
Yippee!
It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
We appreciate
gotten
it.
faith.
Thank you again for everything.
A certain green vampire is playing through Drakengard slowly, and it's not a priority to get to for sure. I see. Okay, let's take a look at this weapon. Faith. 147, 20% magic power, very light. Interesting. It's like not super better than what I've got, so I'm not sure I'll switch, but hang on, I want to read story. Oh, it's like a katana. There was once a famous poet in a land to the far, far east. Now in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he could no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what had been lost, but one day a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words. Well, this one leaves on a cliffhanger. That definitely makes you want to read the weapon story, huh? Well, I think we figured out the Forest of Myth. Hey! Back to town, I guess. What a weird trip we just took. Bizarre visit. What did you guys think of the Forest of Myth? Did you enjoy your text-based RPG moment?
So how was the village?
Kinda, you don't even want to know.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
There are no words.
Neat.
I was keeping it rolling. Good.
Let's get back to Popla. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Can do. I wonder if there's more side quests. Probably, huh? Where the heck did all those shades come from? What the? I meant to run those into those guys, but... Obtained the word con. Magic defense +2 plus poison. Back here. I'm acquiring many herbs. I think we should fight as we go. It's important to level up. I've been like very carefully monitoring our progress and figuring out what days I'm gonna need to do grinding off stream. And I think this Sunday is gonna be a day where I have to grind. I just got a rare drop. Maybe if I'm feeling like it, I'll stream directly into my Discord while I do some grinding. It won't be like super chatty or anything because I'll just be focused up, but like I'm gonna have to go back into the I'm gonna have to go back into the junk heap and like farm titanium alloy and do all sorts of stuff to upgrade my weapons before a certain part of the game. So there's gonna be like a nice grindy portion I'm gonna have to do at some point. Yeah, locked in cake. It's not super entertaining, that's for sure. But I think it'd be a good one for streaming straight into my Discord. I've done that only once. Ooh, guard break plus 4%. That's kind of nice. I think I played, oh shoot, what's the name of that game? Isles of Sea and Sky. That was the game that I played, directly in my server. It's like a old school style puzzly game. A lot of push box puzzles. It was fun. It's definitely a very tough one. I never did end up finishing the whole game because it was pretty tough. I think I'm built a little bit more for things like blueprints, where it's a little more mystery and puzzle. Oh, another broken saw. That's good. That's good. Fighting shades will get you drops for weapon upgrades, so it's good to just fight a few on the way back, right? What's murdering a few shades on the way home? No one's gonna mind. Let's go see Popola. I need to ask her where I can get some more of her drink for my karaoke stream on Saturday. I'm really, really nervous, but I don't know if you guys saw, we have our community reward for channel points. You guys reached 50K, so we will be doing a karaoke stream on Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm very nervous. We're gonna play NieR after the karaoke stream, which will hopefully make me forget of the karaokeing that I did just prior. I'm really, really nervous. I would say that I am okay at singing, but it's just for fun. So hopefully we can have some fun and some laughs together for the karaoke stream. It'll be about an hour long is the plan. So if you want to hear me sing a variety of my favorite songs, including some songs off the Wicked soundtrack, you can tune in.
Death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Popola, you're telling me. My god. That was weird.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm doing okay.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
Yeah, exactly.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Repair the canal?
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things.
That sounds good. I like fast travel.
Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
Sure.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days.
That's kind of weird.
I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him?
Oh, perfect. We need to go there to investigate that guy that cheated us and left
I'll mark
home.
the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder.
Red
so he
bag.
should be easy enough to find.
Okay, no funny hats, only red bags today. Well, let's stop by and see if there's any additional quests to pick up. While we're at it, I suppose. No reason not to.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, I see. Stamina.
Really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Why not fill your garden with flowers?
Well, she's got pumpkin seed. I could plant pumpkins.
I hope you grow some real buttes.
If I can't find a pumpkin at anywhere, I will. I'll plant a pumpkin.
Take a look. Thanks.
Thanks. Doesn't look like there's any quests in there. Do you have pumpkins?
We've got some new items in stock today.
You have pumpkin? Oh, pumpkin! Wait, I already have one. When the hell did I get that? Wait, why do I have a pumpkin? What? I already have a pumpkin. When did I buy that? I'm so perplexed.
Come back.
Let's go give Yona the pumpkin before we leave. I want to see Yona. I want to see my little sister. Yona, I brought you a pumpkin. A pumpkin for my little pumpkin. Time to progress the main quest. Exactly. Wait! She left me a letter. Dear Roll, today was awesome. Popola made me this huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village has been wishing me happy birthday. It's fun. I feel like a princess or something. I don't feel sick at all today. In fact, I almost forgot I had this disease. So maybe you can forget about it too and come back home now? Yona. We missed her birthday? I'm a horrible older brother. Yona, I brought you a pumpkin.
I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not eating them.
You're not?
What do you mean?
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Is this a cake?
Oh, a cake.
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one.
Oh.
I made it for you in secret.
Oh.
Wow, Yona, this is, well, it's a surprise for sure.
Come on, try it, try it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is so good.
It's so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
She is so sweet. She's terrible at cooking, but I love her so much.
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
7?
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
Vice, shut up.
You're telling me.
Well, it turned out that we did have to eat the weird food.
Don't worry about me. I'll wait right here and not get into any trouble.
7 cakes.
I'll even drink the medicine Popola made, even though it's really gross. Just come back for me, okay?
Promise. Promise, Yona. I'll be back. I promise. We take care of her. We take care of her, right, chat? We take care of the baby. Alright. We gotta go find the man with the red bag, and we gotta investigate the missing son who cheated us out of having to go all the way to get mutton, and then all the way back, and then he lied. He didn't even need it.
Black scrolls.
I've got a bone to pick with that man.
Welcome.
Did we buy out all the weapons in Facade? I'm not sure that I did. I'm gonna write a note. I need to go check on that. Weapons in Facade. Okay. You know, it feels like it's been foggy a lot more lately. Mutton? A bone to pick? Yeah. Sap. I don't even know what the sap is used for. What are you thinking? Are you hungry? You need a little hippie sheepy dinner? Yum 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 yum. Yummy! Okay, we're back in Seafronts. We need to find the man with the red bag and... was that? He's so yummy. He's so yummy.
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home?
I sure am.
There was a strange kid asking people questions earlier. I think he was trying to learn how to get into Facade.
Facade?
Facade, huh? Maybe we should go take a look.
Ugh. The kid's in Facade. Okay. Looks like our man with the red bag to me. Hey, buddy! Evading work? Ghosting your job? How are you doing?
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Over?
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back.
Oh my god, everyone with their wife. Everyone has wife problems and they just want to ask this 12-year-old boy to fix them. I think he's like 15. But anyways.
I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
My sweet dumpling.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
She's dead, Chief? No, I bet he cheated on her or something and she left him.
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Or maybe she ran away with another lover or something.
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
That's like the other alternative.
Alright, then I guess we'll start.
Remember, we had that guy that cheated and we had to repair his marriage.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
Red bag couple.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
No? What about matching necklaces or matching t-shirts? Vice, haven't you ever been to a Disney World?
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage.
Yeah, idiot. You dumb book. Obviously, coordinated outfits are all the rage.
Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary.
How would an ancient book know? How would he know?
But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Oh, God.
So it is all your fault. What'd you do, bud?
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her,
suspicious.
all right? You sit tight.
I'm suspicious.
Oh, I've been such an idiot. Please, if you have any information about my wife, anything at all, you gotta tell me, okay?
What did he do? I'm dying to know. I need to talk to this woman.
That man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, Vice.
Hey there, I'm looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change.
Never change?
Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either.
I walked straight in on him Googling his Moogle? Googling his Moogle? If that happened to me, I would have to leave immediately.
Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
Ma'am, I'm a child.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
I will be leaving this place immediately. Yikes. Alright, the tackle shop. Oh! You have a red bag. Or no,
Hey
that's
there.
just your...
Do you know a woman with a red bag by any
That's
chance?
just your sash.
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while.
Well...
Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town. But I figured it was just idle talk.
Ah.
Leaving town, huh?
Leaving
All right,
town.
Thanks for your time.
Everybody's leaving Seafront. Seems to me like we've got a lot of investigating to do.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Well, only one way to go, and that's out of the village. And we definitely need to go back and visit Facade. Let's see. A woman with a red bag. I mean, she'd have to pass through our home village, right? She couldn't really go around. So, like, surely someone's seen her? Or something, maybe? Oh. Oh, that's never good.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
It's a bit taller than usual, I think. Okay, I mean, alright. Okay, I mean, ugh.
Hey, look at this.
It is
Awful.
identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Not good.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
Yeah. That's what we're always doing around here, telling everybody the truth. Telling everybody the cold, hard truth. Ugh. I feel like every stream that we play NieR, I come in and everybody's so cheerful, and then by the end of stream, everybody leaves with depression. I'm very sorry. Maybe we should start doing some sort of mental health wind down at the end of the streams to perk you guys back up. Vice, I read all of your messages in Liam O'Brien's voice now. It's really funny. Ever since we started playing, now I just like hear it in the voice.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
Did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but
Where is she?
we got this off a shade.
Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh no. This is hers.
Do you read my emotes in his voice too? Yeah, definitely.
So our fears were correct.
Oh god. How could this happen to her?
What if she just left her red bag to be taken by a shade and then she's alive and she just wanted him to think that she was dead?
This is all my fault.
Why is this all his fault? Ask the man, leave him be. Well, obviously I'm going to ask. I'm nosy as fuck. Tell me what you did, buddy.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
Yeah, get explaining.
It's because I...
Yeah?
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Ugh.
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
What?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What?
What in the world are you talking about?
How many people are going to be dead but then not dead? Why are they jerking us around like this?
Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is such a relief.
So what did you do, buddy?
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
5 minutes later.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault.
This guy's voice is just killing me.
Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot.
He ate her apple? He ate the plums in the icebox I was saving for later? You're right, this is a divorceable offense.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
This guy is so pitiful.
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember?
Oh my god, this guy.
Are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
All speed. Like, all the speed you got. Should we get out of here? Stick around and listen. Suddenly remember that other important errand. Chat, do you want to eavesdrop? Do you want to eavesdrop with me? Because I'm kind of inclined to eavesdrop. I just need to know, you know? I just need to know a little bit. Yeah, I think so.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
So the apple's still a factor. Okay.
You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag.
Oh, God.
You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's
Oh,
my wife, right?
No, I'm not here to take sides. I'm just here to laugh at you.
Wait, you're asking me?
No. They're crashing out, literally. Oh, I have to pick a side? Yoko Taro is evil. Evil. He's evil. He's making me pick a side? There's not even a third option that's like, you're both wrong? Oh my god. Well, obviously, the husband who ate the apple is in the wrong here. The wife lost the bag, but that was an accident. The husband knew it was her apple and ate it on purpose.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
Yeah, that's not very nice. Excuse you.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there.
Get your own apple, you pathetic excuse for a man.
Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
You ate her apple. Oh my god.
Did I cross a line there?
No, you didn't.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
His stamp collection?
Ha! You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
I mean, that's not okay. It's not okay to throw out someone's hobby.
You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam,
Oh, we're asking the book this time. Who is in the wrong here? The hoarding slob of a husband? The collection-tossing wife? Honestly, both of them. Honestly, both of them.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
That's right. You have to communicate with each other and admit that you're both wrong.
Talk for a floating magazine.
Oh my god.
I see you finally agree on something.
How ridiculous. I can't believe we keep having to play marriage counselor. 1 hour later? That's a bit much.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Oh god.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
You just called her a hag? No. She's taking everything from you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Chompy Bun! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome! I hope you had a great stream. Welcome, Raiders! My name is Rollcake. I'm an interdimensional influencer from the planet Hearth, and we welcome you to our Hearth Entertainment and Recreational Transfer Program. We're currently playing my favorite game of all time, NieR Replicant. Well, you came in at a very interesting time. This husband and wife, they're having a marriage-ending argument right now, and we've been employed as marriage counselor, despite the fact that we are like a 15-year-old boy. The husband ate her apple without permission, and then she went on vacation to her parents' house, and he didn't remember, so he thought that she left him because he ate the apple. Yeah, it's kind of a whole thing. She just called him an unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Though I have to say, he was acting a little pathetic, so...
Wait, you what?
Yeah, he has a job. Actually, I'm here as his, on behalf of his manager to bring him back to the job. Oh no! I'm so sorry. That's awful. I hope your next stream goes nice and smooth.
You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
With what apples? Playing Overwatch 2 with 2 pixel audio? Oh god, that sounds awful. That sounds so bad. I'm so sorry.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Me too, Vice. That was a nightmare. I would not want to be in a relationship like that at all. That was bad. Those tournaments.
Well, looks like they made up.
They
so
definitely need some counseling.
all's well that ends well.
That's for sure. Poppin' cooking! Oh my god, I haven't done one of those in so long. They're so fun. I love to do the little sushi one.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Well, Vice, we came here to get the man with the red bag to go back to his employment so we could repair the dam? Or the canal? Yeah, repair the canal.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
Oh my god. Guys.
I can't thank you enough for all
Kawaii
your help.
Gummy Land! That sounds so cute. Oh my god, I haven't seen that one. I'm gonna have to look it up later. I love watching like videos of people doing the poppin' cooking. I know those were really popular like 10 years ago. I was still like obsessed with watching them.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right. That's why you came here in the first place, huh?
Yeah, your job, buddy,
Well,
buckaroo.
now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Oh my gosh. Well, great, I guess.
I need to whip up a treat to celebrate my husband finally finding work.
Sorry. That message just got held by Automod because you wrote, "I'll shoot you." Automod is really funny sometimes, you guys. I was like, no, that's non-threatening. That's non-threatening. Also, yes, please do. I would love to see it. It didn't allow muscular woman in my chat? What? That should be a compliment. Alright, we gotta go for ads really quick. I'm gonna take a quick break to go refill my water again. Oh my gosh, I've been talking so much during the text-based portion of the game that I'm going through my water like crazy. So I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. I'm gonna run ads so they will not disturb anybody. And we'll see you in 3 minutes. Welcome back, everyone! Orky1, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we have a task to complete. I think,
That was exhausting.
That was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Ads done, ads done. We can give Popola an update, now that we have, saved a marriage, question mark? That was, a little cringe.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed.
No joke.
It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Boggles the
It
mind.
looks pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
Yeah.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Vice, no! Vice left home for the milk and never came back. Canelix, thank you so much. I'm nice and bouncy thanks to my art mamas. Alright, so I hope what you meant was true and factual is that I'm cute and funny and not that you're going to leave home with the milk and never come back. Alright, so we should be able to check off this whole thing with the canal, which I believe should give us fast travel, which means that we could go to the facade a lot faster. At least that's what I'm hoping. Because if I have to go searching for this guy and running back, yeah. Hope you like surprises then? Only good surprises. Only good surprises. Only good ones. I have to use color theory for my candy? Wait, that's way too complicated. It's gonna turn out looking so nice though. Yeah, we haven't been in here in a while. Ooh. That's kind of a lot of guys. Huh.
What's that?
It resembles...
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
We did.
Perhaps the Prince of Facade gave it to Popola as a gift?
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Eyrie.
Yeah.
Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here? It's a sculpted leaf. Right?
Like the tree.
This is the first sane thing I have seen in this room.
I think that one's the most weird, actually, Vice.
This is from the junk heap.
Yeah.
For a decoration, it's certainly in poor taste.
Everybody hates everything in this room. What's even the point? Everyone's just gonna come in here and hate on the art.
Goodness, it sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right.
I mean, that's one way to put it, Popola. That is one way you could put it.
Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, Popola.
Hey, wait.
Oh, what do you need?
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Yona?
Huh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so.
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
It sounds like we are needed in the Big Brother department, everyone. We must attend to Yona immediately. Quickly! Little sis is in need. Okay. Yona, what's going on?
Yay, you're back.
Yay!
Popola said you needed something?
What's up?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
A favor?
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Your friend?
What friend?
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Letters?
Seriously?
I haven't seen any of these letters.
A pen pal. How delightful.
You have a boyfriend?
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
Kinda what?
He? It's a guy?
You have a boyfriend?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
Yeah, I need to know about this guy. Has he offered to take you away anywhere?
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend. So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
Can't say no to her? Curing her black scroll is more important? I mean, chat, there's only one true answer here. You can't say no to Yona.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
You can't say no to Yona.
Yay! Thank you!
Yeah, we can't say no to that precious face. She's sick, like... Alright, well, we've got to go to the big mansion to check out, you know, our friend.
Yona's got a boyfriend.
We're gonna crash out, chat.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
We're gonna crash out. My little sister has a boyfriend. She didn't tell me.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
She shows you the letter and it's one of those Nigerian scandals. No. Oh my gosh, I remember one time I was listening to a podcast and it was like there was like this lady who actually actually fell for one of those scams and like was talking to the guy and thought they were gonna get married. It was crazy. It's like really unfortunate, honestly. So, supposedly, let me see if we can... It was me. Alright, so I think we're gonna see if we can get to Facade on the boat? Did they fix the ferry already, or do we have to wait until later? Oh, shit, wrong way. Where is the way to the...
Black squalls in our village now?
Am I dumb? Where? Oh, I think I have to go up. Up and over. Yes. Okay, there we go.
Sorry, but the ferry's out of service right now.
It's not ready yet.
I'm
He's
just
still
here to make
working
sure
on that
kids don't
canal.
climb aboard and start wrecking stuff.
Alright, alright. I think we will go to Facade and see if we can find that guy. You remember that? Wait, you also... Oh, I forgot there was water on the other side, chat. I forgot there was water on the other side. Oh, God.
If you cannot swim, why do you keep leaping into bodies of water?
Sorry.
It's not me. It's almost like my body just does it on its own.
Breaking the fourth wall. Okay, we need to go to Facade. Medicinal herb after medicinal herb. Imagine if we were playing Zelda and this had like every time I rolled, it was like, huh, yeah, hey, ha, yeah, yeah. And that's what you had to listen to all day. Yeah, I think we'll finish this side quest and that'll be a good stopping point for the day. And then on Saturday, we can go to the mansion and help Yona's boyfriend. Her boyfriend. Ew. At least we have the like sand shortcut thingies. I don't know what they're called. I forgot. I forgot what they're called. Sand something or another's. I sent a picture of the prep for this candy kit. Wait, I wanna look. Hang on, wait, I wanna look. Oh my god, I have so many notifications, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is really intense. Oh, but that's so cute. Look at the little, the little cookie cutter shapes. They're so cute. Also, your little My Melody cup. Oh my god, that's adorable. So cute. I hope you enjoy the most delicious of gummies. All right, wait, there's an item right here. Okay. Facade. So, you know, we're supposed to be hunting for this kid that ran away from home and he wears a funny hat. Do you think he's still wearing a funny hat if he's in Facade and they require you to wear a mask? Cute! Oh my gosh. I am like really bad about going places and buying cups, and I have like just way too many cups. Like my cabinet is just like full of cups after cup after cup and mug after mug after mug. Like I don't know why, but like, you know, like some people go places and they get like a certain item as like their go-to souvenir. Unfortunately, mine is cups. So I just have like way too many, but they're so cute. Guy with the hat. Now, where the heck? Where am I even supposed to be looking for this dude? This is... Oh, this is gonna be rough. Where's the weapon seller? Down here. I apparently did buy everything out. Good to know. If he's a new citizen, maybe he's over, like, near the king? Maybe? Or maybe we can ask the king or Fira, like, if they've seen him or or something? I don't even know where to find this guy. Mine too, but it's small cups and small things, so it's easy to put away. Oh, that's nice. I just have so many, they're all stacked up in weird ways at this point. I agree, I agree. Everything's better if it's small. Don't you think so, chat? Where is this guy? Has anybody seen him? I'm baffled. Blaze! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Chompy Bun! Enjoy your emotes! Thank you so much for the gifted! They're together. I think we interrupted something.
I'm sorry. Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine, right? I'm not going to turn you away, but I certainly wouldn't mind if you left.
An honest answer befitting of a king.
Vice, let's get going.
They're preparing to restructure their entire society, yet the king is preoccupied with wooing some girl.
Isn't love cute?
Yeah, but did you see how happy Fira looked?
She is so happy.
Of course not. She was wearing that infernal mask.
So cute.
Oh, right.
Look, they're in there talking. Okay, but where is the man with the hat? That one's one of my favorite emotes. Please save. Ooh, great point actually. Posture check. Oof. Stretching out my back. I ate the shrimp and then I became the shrimp today. Nya nya! I fixed the tail, see? We no longer have tail issues. Okay, what's going on with this quest? The runaway has gone to Facade. Track him down and make him pay for what he's done. Make him pay? Been away, so I'll have to catch up on the VOD. It's been going great. Thank you so much, Blaze. Thanks for lurking. Yeah, I hope you'll enjoy the VOD. There was lots of reading today. The stream was basically a podcast for the first hour and a half. Okay, we have got to find this guy and make him pay. So I guess we'll just run around the whole city. I don't really know. I can't really think of any particular spots that I should look. But the guy's wearing a weird hat. So like surely, I don't know, surely he'll be easy to spot? Or like maybe there'll be a person we can talk to on the map at some point? I don't know. I sure don't see anything from here. That's for sure.
回覧と外を悪すいせたいより
Okay, what about this guy?
アルテルアッテイレそのうちイオン座を遂げれると
Fair, fair. I like being kitty roll. I think it's cute. I should be kitty roll more often. is this guy? Maybe he's like down in the lower levels somewhere else? Kitty roll only stream playing Stray? Oh my god, I actually have that in my wish list. I'm waiting for a good sale. I'm waiting for a super good sale. I think I saw it. Oh yeah, the Steam summer sale will probably do it for me. I have a ton of stuff in my wish list. I'm just waiting for the summer sale to see if it all gets knocked down. I don't even know where to go. Material shop, I guess? Where is this guy? I blew on the powder to dry the gummies faster? Oh no. Did it blow away? I hope not. Hopefully it wasn't like pixie stick, like fine powder, because that stuff just goes. No! I think I would have instinctively done the exact same thing, though. That absolutely sounds like something I would do. Oh no! That sounds like it would burn.
Satai.
そどたちといちちいた。
Where is this guy?
Poru, いいか来てした土地、汽船で落ちてきた。
Failed the test. That's unfortunate. You don't think he, like, didn't make it to Facade? Like, what if he's still outside? Looking in Facade for a missing person is, like, truly the worst possible thing. Like, I hate doing this.
How?
What?
Okay, what?
Wait, remember? This is that girl that her boyfriend thought he killed her, and then she was alive, and now she's saying she doesn't have a boyfriend? Maybe we should go check on that guy. Jeez, well the only thing I can think is that he would be down here on the lowest level. Somewhere. I don't know where, but like on one side. I guess? I don't know, I feel like I looked everywhere for this guy. But what if he didn't make it into the desert? I'm just like thinking like, oh god, what if he's still out in the desert somewhere? This place is so confusing. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go up and over and then check below on the other side, I guess. Maybe we should check below on every side. Okay, well I can at least save. This is good. I really want to find this guy. He doesn't say anything. It said go to his facade and find him and make him pay. So, like, surely he's around here somewhere. Oh, wait! A man moved into that house the other day. He certainly wears a very strange hat. Shockingly enough, he fits in perfectly. He even speaks our language and knows most of the rules. What the? I hear this new outsider came here after fleeing a terrible home life.
So he's disguised himself as one of the masked people, eh? No wonder his trail went cold.
I see.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to lose us. I can't wait to finally catch him.
Yeah, where is his house? Okay, but where is the guy's house? Nobody wants to tell me where the house is? Oh, this one.
Hey, you! You're coming with us!
Oh!
Oh, man! Why you gotta be all, like, following me and stuff?
Oh my god.
Fine. Let me just pack and then I'll... Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
Thank you so much for your 13-month resub. Oh my god, 13 months. That's more than a year. Thank you so much. It's so amazing that you've been here that long. Oh, come on. Don't fall for that trick. Are you joking?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Why on earth would we turn around? That was an obvious lie.
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet.
Oh my god. I mean, he's got to be out here, right? He aims to flee the city?
Oh, man!
There he is.
Again? Alright, fine. Let me just...
Get back
He's
here!
heading for the eastern road. We must catch him before he leaves the desert.
Why'd
Not
she
a problem.
claim not to know him? Weren't they in love?
Perhaps their reasoning runs deeper than our knowledge of the situation. True love is often beset with misunderstandings.
Whatever. This is stupid.
Oh my gosh, look! There's a huge pack of shades!
No, there's not.
I'm not falling for that again.
I'm not falling for this stuff again, sir. Buddy, where the hell do you think you're going?
What's that big thing on the right?
Nothing.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I shall smite you with unholy magic.
That's what my grandma always said. His form is so bad. His running form? Yeah, he's really hunched over, huh? Gotta be strong in the core, my guy. Good old grandma with her unholy magic. Man, I'm trying. They won't let me.
It's a pack of wolves, man!
I told you, I'm not falling for... Oh, crap. It is a pack of wolves.
run into wolves for real.
He's the boy who cried wolf. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get the joke? It's so funny,
Are you
haha.
ready to go home yet?
It's so funny, haha.
Hell yeah, man. This adventure stuff's like way too scary for me. From now on, I'm gonna stick close to home and stuff.
As you should.
Good. Now let's go tell the family.
Are they gonna teleport me back? No. Okay. I was thinking a little too generously. I like his hat. I like it too. It reminds me of my white mage days. Ah, the good old days. Alright, we're almost back. We're just gonna turn this quest in and then we will call it here for the night. I almost got kicked by that ram, that goat. That was scary. That was scary, I almost got hurt. Alrighty. Let's wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it up. You should be right over here. He's at the very end of the village. Down this way. Here.
Nobody's here.
Huh?
I believe they left us a note.
A note? Thanks to your help, my son has returned to take up the family business. We have decided to move to a new land to begin anew and thoroughly train him to carry on the family name.
Well, that's sort of anticlimactic. I wonder what the business was anyway.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
Huh? Wouldn't say we were
No,
friends.
not really. Why?
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the village and then skipped town. Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime. But then some idiot brought him back.
What? I have no idea who that could be.
Well, I guess we know the family business now.
To think we did not even get paid for this absurd misadventure. Oh well. Perhaps we should tally it up as an expensive life.
An expensive life lesson indeed. Well, chat, I hope that was a satisfying conclusion to that quest, because that's all you got. That's all you've got today. We have completed all of our current side quests, and if you check, we're at quest completion 49%. We're very close to halfway through all of the quests in the game. I'll be doing some grinding outside of stream to get our weapons leveled up nicely. We haven't really leveled anything, and we definitely need to. But let me get us back over to my bedroom so we can chat before I leave. Give me just a second. Wait, I finished the gummies and sent a picture. They did not turn out well. Wait, well, I need gummy follow-up before I leave. Here, let me get me back. Let me get us back to the bedroom. Oh. All right. Let me see. Let me check out this. Oh my god. No, they're so cute. I love the little mat that it comes on. It's so cute. Oh my god, it's adorable. I don't care if you think they turned out bad. I think they're adorable. All right. we have one more thing to do, one more like big thing to do before a really large story point in the game. So next time we're going to be headed over to the mansion to check on Yona's rich boyfriend. What's up with that? I don't know, but hopefully he's a nice guy. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna do that on Saturday at 2 p.m. On Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, my usual time slot, we're going to be doing an ASMR stream. I don't know if any of you were here for my last ASMR stream or the one before that. They're very few and far between, but I'm trying to make them a little more regular. I'm really interested in, I don't know, maybe being a little bit of an ASMR artist. I don't know, I just recently got the idea in my head that this is something I wanted to try and do and get better at. I think it's because I spend a lot of time during these streams like really like yapping and making you guys laugh and feel really comfy, but I want to be able to make you guys feel comfy in a different way too. So I think the ASMR is a nice way where I can help you relax. Yeah. So we will be having an ASMR stream on Thursday. I'm still really new to it and I don't have a binaural mic, so it's maybe not the most high polished ASMR stream of all time, but we'll have really good whispers and maybe some other nice soft trigger sounds. I'm still working on my suite of go-to ASMR triggers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just working within the bounds that I got. I'm still a newbie, but it would be great if you wanted to come and listen and support. Especially if you like ASMR. I would totally welcome feedback from you guys. Because I want to get good at it. So, yeah. Yeah, it's really fun, isn't it? I just think it's so cool. How relaxing it is for people. Hop will be there. Yay! Yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it, even if it ends up just being me doing a just chatting stream and whispering again. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try and be brave and incorporate some more other sounds other than just me talking and whispering. So yeah, I gotta figure out how, like what I'm comfy with and what sounds good. So I'll be spending a lot of Wednesday, when I'm not streaming, doing like a ton of tests. It's gonna be good. I've only ever watched a single ASMR video. No, I think that's still helpful. Like if you come in and you're like unfamiliar with ASMR and you're like, yeah, this feels good for my ears. Like this is relaxing and soothing. I think that's still a valuable opinion, even if you're new. Yeah, I don't know. I want people to be relaxed and comfy. Now, I know that ASMR is very subjective. Not everybody's gonna like the same kinds of sounds that the other likes. So I know I can't please everybody with the ASMR streams, but you know, if you like it, let me know. If the audio quality sounds bad, but we can like work on it. Yeah. We'll see. Roll breaks into your house and tries to sell you trinkets ASMR. I really want to do roleplay ASMR, but it is going to take so long for me to write a script and everything. I also thought about like I would love to do ones that are pre-recorded and do like audio editing and everything in them, so they're like really like immersive. But that's like a whole other, that's a lot of work. I literally don't think I have time to do that. So I'll just keep it up with my baby mode ASMR practice streams for now. But that will be Thursday. Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we've got our karaoke stream, and that's going to be followed at 2 p.m. by more NieR. If you want to, you know, meet Yona's definitely legit and not stinky boyfriend. Roll denies your insurance claim ASMR? What? I would never. Approved. You're getting approved. You're all getting approved. You're all getting your healthcare for free, and we live in a utopia. all of your illnesses are healed, and you have all the money you need to live a happy and healthy life. ASMR. Rollhops, the IRS hunt you down, ASMR. No. Tax evasion ASMR. Okay, so you just sign here and you make the numbers a lot smaller than they need to be. Oh my god. Okay. Roll tells you your car needs a new transmission. You guys are really funny. I'm dying. Okay. I really gotta go. I'm gonna go. Oh, well, I mean, like, I was gonna say I gotta get to bed, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I am going to play Blueprints. Yeah, I'm addicted to that game. I play it every time I end stream, I go play Blueprints. Alright. Thank you guys for coming. It was really fun. I really love having you all around. Oh my gosh, one of my model siblings, Suhai, is doing crochet. We have to go over there. I need to see this. So let's raid. Let's raid Suhai. Raid message. Oh, good. Okay, that does work. I wasn't sure if I turned that on or not. All right. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you have a great Tuesday and Wednesday. Treat yourself to a nice long shower or like maybe a bath. Something relaxing so you can soothe your muscles. Make sure you stretch and have a good meal. Don't forget to eat your oatmeal in the mornings, okay? All right. Until next time, we're gonna go head over to Suhai's channel and watch her crochet. I will see you on Thursday for ASMR. And until then, you know what to do. I know you do. Keep it rolling, everybody. Bye, fun!